Welcome, everyone, to episode 20 of Backlighting for the week of November 26th. We are part of the Never Ready channel, along with the Always... Yeah, one more time. Bring it back. Welcome, everyone, to episode 20 of Backlighting for the week of November 26th. We are part of the Never Ready channel, along with the Always Gaming podcast. I am your host, George. This week, I'm joined by... Roberto.
Woo, woo.
And,
I'm back.
Pedro will be joining us shortly.
I am back.
You're black, you said? I don't know. You always look very Caucasian to me, but hey.
Only from the waist down. That's why you don't know.
Okay. You can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Never Ready Podcast, spelled NVRDY Podcast. Once again, that is NVRDY Podcast. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, email us at neverreadystudios@gmail.com. Once again, that is neverreadystudios@gmail.com. Remember to leave us a rating and or feedback and subscribe, which would definitely help us out, and don't forget to share with your friends.
I just want to clarify that meant I had long legs. I don't know. I don't want our listeners to take that inappropriately.
Everything that comes out of your mouth should be taken inappropriately. So, we're going to start this off, like always. And just to shorten this out, I ain't watched shit.
Well, you know, I had a lot of things going on last couple weeks.
Yes.
So, my list is also very short. But, I do have one. Creed 2.
You didn't get to go see Harry Potter?
No, I'm really disappointed. I'm going to have to carve out some time next week when I actually have days off.
Fantastic Beasts, sorry.
Yeah, Fantastic Beasts. Well, we understood.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I get a few days off next week, so I'll definitely take some time and watch some new stuff. And actually, there's something else I want to talk about after Creed 2.
It's fine.
Or before.
Before.
And I want to go back to a couple weeks ago, I talked about Arrow.
Yes.
And how good the fight scenes have been. Mm-hmm. I watched the latest one, and it just upped the ante with fight scenes again. Like, who's that guy that plays Spawn?
Michael Jai White.
Yeah. That guy he has like a recurring character in the Arrowverse.
Bronze Tiger.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he plays a big part in the last episode, and he is just so effing awesome. I cannot get over it. There's a scene where they're fighting simultaneously, and the camera switches back and forth between their fight styles.
Yeah.
And he just seems so much more fluid than Stephen Amell does. It's amazing. The fight scenes are so incredible. Yeah, I can see where people have gotten off the Arrow track last couple of years. Seasons have been really hard to follow, but I can definitely recommend so far this season. If this season you want to get back on track.
Yeah, last year I couldn't even really make it through the season. I was struggling through and I just stopped.
Yeah, that season they did with Prometheus.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah,
I got off the train at that point, and then I came back and...
I've been slowly watching an episode here and there on Netflix, but not really...
No, you should definitely watch some of the newer stuff. The fight scenes, they take it back.
I got to catch back up on Flash, too. I missed the last two episodes. So.
Yeah, I missed the one where they find that chick, the hot chick's father. After all this time, but
that's 2 weeks, so you missed as far.
I missed that episode, but I watched the latest episode.
Why the fuck you gonna skip an episode, bro?
I didn't know. I didn't realize I skipped an episode till it was too late. They're talking about this character that hasn't even been introduced. I'm like, what the hell? What did I do?
Yeah, he was introduced one episode back.
You know, a lot of stuff has been going on. I'm not fully into it right now.
You didn't go full in.
I didn't go fully in. Just the tip.
Just feeling it out.
So yeah, definitely Arrow. Get back onto it. It's awesome. And now on to my Creed 2 review. Amazing.
You waiting for some music or something?
Yeah.
Because it ain't gonna happen.
You didn't have the music queued up already?
No.
The Creed music?
Nah, I'm tired of getting the YouTube copyright infringement emails. I'm going to get them for when we get to the trailer, so I might as well just wait for get one and not get them all.
Gotcha. Very good movie. Not as good as the first.
I've been hearing it.
But still a very, very solid Rocky-verse movie.
Yeah.
So what did I like? I loved Dolph. Who doesn't love Dolph?
Now, what I've heard of this movie is a lot of people were saying it would have been an interesting take for this movie would have been if you followed more of the Dragos.
Yes, and I very much agree with that. The only thing, that's probably one of the only things I really didn't like about the movie was I wanted more Dolph. If you had like the whole thing in like his perspective, that would have made the movie 10 times better.
They're like, you should have made it called Creed 2 Drago and then followed the Dragos.
Or just called Dolph.
You can't call it Dolph. You have to call it Drago.
I know, you know what I mean. But if you called it like Drago, I would have just had the whole thing from his perspective immediately after the fight.
Or they could have did it like a semi-sequel of Creed 2. Like, it would have followed Michael B. Jordan's Adonis Creed, but called it Drago and really be about the Drago family and how they're trying to come back from this shame. The shame of him losing to Rocky.
And you know, I'll wait for the Blu-ray to come out so I can watch the deleted scenes. But like, there was a little bit of hinting about like what was going on like behind the scenes after the fight, and they brought back like all the characters. They even brought his wife back, who apparently, spoiler alert, divorced him after the fight.
Yes, Brigitte Nielsen, who played his wife. I don't know if is she in the movie actually or
she's in. I don't know if that's actually her. You can look that up while I'm talking. But if that is her, she did not age well. And
it's probably her then.
she's the only one in the cast that did not age well. Rocky did, Dolph did, but not her.
Yeah, cause I've seen what she looks like, so I'm pretty sure it's probably her.
Ugh, it wasn't pretty.
Yep, it's her.
Oh, Jesus
Brigitte
Christ!
Nielsen.
Yeah, did not age well.
Hey, that was Flavor Flav's girl for a little while.
Was it?
Oh yeah, it was. What horrible VH1 show was it that they had all the celebrities that lived in a house? I know it was
Real World.
No, it was like Real World, but it wasn't Real World.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a
they had
Beyonce question. She's all about that.
Yeah, that's like a freaking. They had like Peter Brady in there with the girl he was dating for a while, Adrian Curry, the America's Next Top Model winner or whatever.
Yeah, I know her.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Can't take you anywhere.
Oh, yeah. The soothing voice of Rob.
Anyway, back to your Creed.
Anyway. But yeah, I would have loved to see more Dolph. Michael B. Jordan, still amazing.
He knocks it on whatever the fuck he does.
He really does, and he continues to bring the character to like the new places, and you see more sides of him than you did in the first one. Yeah. And the same thing with Tessa Thompson's character.
Yeah, I forget her name in the movie.
Yeah.
Bianca.
Yeah. Did not like her in that upset of the year, but she's still good in this movie. Sorry to bother you.
I still have to see that to see.
No, don't. I think it's on Hulu, but don't do it.
It is on Hulu.
Don't.
Dude, I'm gonna see it.
You're gonna say the same thing. It's gonna be like, okay, this movie's actually pretty cool, and then it's gonna be like, what the fuck just happened?
See, but that's the thing that a lot of people like about her is the fact that it just went nuts.
What the hell? It doesn't make any sense. Fucking giant donkeys, whatever, horses, whatever the fuck they are. Anyway, Creed. Awesome. My rating on Creed, I would have to go 7.5. Maybe even like an 8, depending on like the deleted scenes that did not make it into the movie.
So how was the fight scenes? I heard they weren't as good as the first one either.
Yeah. No, I like the choreography in the first one a lot better.
Yeah, because he did different things. He didn't make typical boxing by the same shots over.
No, they didn't do it in this movie. And
like, I think my favorite scene in the first one was that fight that they show you the whole round, go all the way back to the corner, then like all in one shot, then go right back into the fight again.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that was something different. I don't know how nobody else has tried this in a boxing movie before. It's like, how has this not been done yet?
It was fantastic.
Yeah, he actually Ryan Coogler, who directed the first movie, also directed Black Panther. So he's like Michael B. Jordan's boy. He didn't come back for this one.
Wakanda Forever? Apparently not.
Well, yeah, actually, he's writing and directing the sequel. So, but I think the issue is that because he was so tied
So what
up.
you're saying is Black Panther lived.
Listen, I'm not saying it. Marvel's saying it. By this plan that we all knew was gonna kind of backfire on them. We're like, we're killing all these characters. But you've already greenlit a lot of movies. You can't really say you're killing them off, and we already know they have a movie coming out.
Spoiler alert.
Where's my trailer? Damn it!
So, do you have the Stallone news up there, or do you want to talk about that really quick?
Yeah, we could talk about it because I didn't have the news up there.
Okay, so apparently Sylvester Stallone today gave his final goodbye to Rocky. And that makes me really sad, especially in Creed 2, where there's not really like an official goodbye like I wanted. Like maybe Dolph knocks him out and kills him for the last time, or he dies like a heart attack like Mickey.
See, like I haven't seen the movie, so when I heard this today, I was thinking it was like, oh, maybe he dies in the movie. That's why he's, thinking. But then I'm hearing that no, he doesn't. Sorry, that's a spoiler.
He doesn't, which is just really confusing. So like,
yeah, here he is.
Yeah. Emotional goodbye video, which I didn't get to see. I just heard about. But
yeah, as we watch a terrible commercial.
Well, this is probably my last rodeo because what I thought happened and has happened, I never expected.
So it's probably his last rodeo.
2006, and I was very happy with that. And then all of a sudden, this young man presented himself, and the whole story changed. It went on to a new generation, new problems, new adventures. And I couldn't be happier because as I step back, because my story has been told, there's a whole new world that's going to be opening up for the audience, for this generation. And thank you very much, Stephen. And definitely you, Michael, for making that possible. Now you have to carry the mantle. I got you, bro. There it is. We love that.
So yeah, there's that.
So yeah, now I got to play the speech though, because this is one of my favorite speeches of Rocky Balboa. So listen.
Oh, what the hell?
This is the truth. This speech.
Spoiler alert: he makes a quick guest appearance in Creed 2.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Well, at least they got him back.
He's literally on screen for like 15 seconds.
I made some connections. I can make some money on this endorsements.
Absolutely, do that.
Thank you.
Sure.
Okay.
So you're nervous about the fight?
You're scared to death.
You don't look scared?
Well,
Just a quick scene, people.
Then you don't have to do it.
Yeah, well, I think I do.
You know, living with you, it hasn't been easy. People see me, but they think of you. Now with all this going on, this is gonna be worse than ever.
It don't have to be.
No, sure it does.
Why? You got a lot going on, kid.
But what, my last name? That's the reason I got a decent job. That's the reason why people deal with me in the first place. Now I start to get a little ahead. I start to get a little something for myself. And this happens. Now I'm asking you as a favor not to go through with this, okay? This is only gonna end up bad for you, and it's gonna end up bad for me.
You think I'm hurting you?
Yeah, in a way you are.
It's the last thing I ever wanted to do.
I know that's not what you want to do, but that's just the way that it is. Don't you care what people think? Doesn't it bother you that people are making you out to be a joke and that I'm going to be included in that? Do you think that's right? Do you?
You ain't gonna believe this. Well, you used to fit right here. I'd hold you up and say to your mother, this kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew. And you grew up good and wonderful. It was great just watching you every day. It was like a privilege. Then the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna love you no matter what. No matter what happens. You're my son, you're my blood. You're the best thing in my life. But until you start believing in yourself, you ain't gonna have a life.
So yeah, they have a really nice 30-second scene together at the very end of Creed 2. It's really nice. But I refuse to take that's the end of Balboa. I want his death, damn it. The audience demands it.
I want blood. It just made me want to watch this movie right now. Sorry about that, people.
So yeah, that's my review of Creed 2.
That's all you gotta say about Creed 2?
That's all I gotta say. Did you
while we're on it, what was your favorite Rocky movie?
Oh,
You got only one. You can't go multiple.
damn it.
That's right. I'm putting you on the spot.
Oh man. Go old school. You have to go with 2.
You like 2?
Two's the redemption.
Yeah, I think Rocky Balboa was
Definitely. That would be my second.
just because that was at a point where you thought that character was done. And
Yep.
We all did it when they announced that it was getting made. You're like, really? An old man Rocky? How's this gonna work? And it was a fucking fantastic movie.
So I'm really excited for Creed 3 with Mr. T's son.
Pain. What do you have in store for Adonis Creed? Pain.
You know it'll sell.
It will, but I don't think they'll go that far with it, though.
That's too funny.
I don't know if they're gonna go full on fucking follow more of Rocky's old nemesis. They got to give him his own guys for the franchise to keep moving forward. He's got to get his
Oh
own.
yeah, absolutely. I was just joking.
I know. It's something that a studio would think of. Who else in Rocky's? Let's bring back Tommy Morrison's kid. You really want to put the franchise at the end there.
So yeah, did you watch Hill House?
Yes, actually, a couple episodes ago, I think I talked about that.
Yeah.
I actually haven't gone past that episode yet.
So you did watch the episode in question.
I watched it, yes.
What did you think?
It's fucking fantastic.
Right? I was waiting for the text. What the fuck?
It was kind of my hype level was a little down for it because I was trying to keep myself down because
Bent neck lady.
Yeah,
Jesus,
that was a good episode too.
I'm gonna go back and rewatch that.
I watched episode 7 was the last one I watched on that.
That's like one after or two after.
Yeah, one after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the way it was shot. That whole one.
Oh my god, incredible!
In the transition.
I might go back and just rewatch the whole series. Jesus.
Yeah, I got to finish the last 3 episodes on that. Really get into it.
So, fiance and I, we started watching the Leah Remini Scientology season 2 because apparently we were behind, and they already started season 3.
Slacking.
Because they announced they were doing season 2, but I thought it was just going to be like a couple interviews,
Yeah.
but no, they turned it into like a whole season. So we're watching that right now.
Yeah, they tend to do that on you where it's just like, oh, yeah, we're going to just do, oh, wait, no, we're doing the whole thing. Sorry.
Did you watch season 1?
No. I know what it's about. I just never got into it.
It's not a bad series. It gives you a real insight into the inner workings of Scientology.
Yeah, they're basically like a mafia.
They're basically like a mafia, except they're way scarier.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is there, so, he's always happy.
Something's going on.
There's nothing scarier than Tom Cruise who never stops smiling.
John Travolta.
Yeah. I don't even think they claim John Travolta anymore. They're like, yeah, you got celebrities like Travolta, Cruise. Yeah, we have Cruise. What about Travolta? Who? No, sorry, we don't know anybody about it.
Oh, so cold. I got chills, and they're multiplying. Yeah.
Did you just go there?
Yeah, I did.
This fucking guy.
So yeah, that's all I'm watching.
So let us get into our trailers here.
Let's do it.
It's pretty obvious. The first one.
What's the first one? The Lion. The Lion King.
Yes. We got
Wow,
the
this looks
official
so good.
teaser.
Really wanted to sing along. Except I don't know any of the words.
Most people just make it up.
Everything
It sounds
that
decent.
touches
Mufasa
is our kingdom. But a king's time as ruler rises and falls like the sun. One day, the sun will set on my time here and will rise with you as the new king.
This looks so good. So, question. Sorry, you gotta hold on. I gotta finish listening to this. Remember.
Summer.
So, question. Will the songs be in it?
Yes, that's already been confirmed that the 4 main songs of the movie will be in there.
4 main songs. So, like that one?
Kuna Matata, I can't wait. I just can't wait to be king. Can you feel the love tonight? In a circle of life.
Okay.
The 4 main tracks. Yes, they will be in there.
Are they going to be just be in there, or the live action animal is going to be singing them?
That I don't know, but I do know Elton John and everybody's back, and I guess him and Beyonce are working on a new version of "Can You Feel the Love Tonight." So,
Ooh, I'm down if Beyonce's down. Queen Bee.
yes. So I take it you are very excited for this.
I am very excited. Kid of the '90s, so Lion King is
Yes.
definitely up there.
This was my favorite movie as a child growing up. This and Aladdin.
Really? Yeah, I was going to say Aladdin would be my top choice.
Yeah, this and Aladdin. Just, to me, Disney cannot top those 2 films.
Do we have a special guest coming through the door?
Somebody broke in my house.
Call
Doing
911.
the good surprise already?
911. 911.
Hi.
Hi. Too many damn interruptions.
Sorry.
Interruptions. So now Pedro has joined us.
Hi.
I know we started the trailers, and we'll finish our discussion on Lion King because I know you've already seen the trailer.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it like 10 times.
Oh, yeah, right?
Well-
I was just asking, are the songs going to be in it?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
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 But like
Elton John's gonna sing them.
yeah, like I was saying before, I was like, while I am excited for it, there's still that because they were talking about all these live action remakes, and this technically is a live action. So it's like, what was the point of remaking this one? There's no humans in this movie.
True. But it looks awesome.
It does. I mean, he basically just gave Favreau a year to do the damn movie. So.
And you know he's going to do it right. Favreau's the shit.
Yeah, but I think it's just because they basically had that Star Wars thing hanging over his head. They're like, "Oh, you want to do that? You gotta do this for us first."
Well, he wants to play. He wants to do a Star Wars.
He's doing a Star Wars TV show for the Disney streaming service.
Oh yeah, isn't that the one with Diego Luna?
No, Diego Luna, Pedro Pascal.
Oh, they all look the same.
Wow.
It's okay. My name is Pedro. I can make jokes like that. It's like, you know, the other thing that other people do that I can't say. But you guys know what I'm talking about.
I can say that, but you can't.
Yeah.
I can say honky.
Guys, you can't.
Whoa, be careful, bro. You don't want those people after you. They show up to your house, burn stuff. Oh, sorry. I was gonna do it again. I'm trying to be cool.
He is one of those people.
Yeah, but like, you don't want those people
Yes,
after you.
yes, be cool. I had a lot of editing to do on the Monday show.
I don't remember. What the hell was I going on?
No, there was a certain. I'm not going to mention, but there was a certain joke I had to edit completely out of the show.
Who made the joke?
It was kind of all three of you in a way.
Oh, good. That's a good then. If it's all three of us making it, it was.
He joined in and he made a comment, but then he kind of like realized after, and you and the other Jose kept going. So
Yeah,
it was
we
like,
wouldn't stop. Yeah, that's definitely us.
yeah. So he was like, "Yeah, we got to take that out of the show."
Oops.
You're talking about cunt 1 and cunt 2?
No, those are fine. Those are fine.
Yeah. Hey, you told me I couldn't say it.
Hey, listen. I was laughing the entire time I was listening to that. I want to thank you. That was hilarious.
Thank you. I tried.
Okay.
I completely agree and understand where you're coming from.
So yeah, back on topic.
Back on topic.
Lion King.
Listen to this. Fuck you guys.
Looking forward to this.
Every time I get on the show, I'm just gonna say. Every time I'm on this show, I'm gonna tell the two assholes that were at the movie while I was watching Queen to go fuck themselves overly hard with a spiked dildo. And you're gonna have to edit that one out. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Cool. Yes.
That's not too far.
Bastards.
So yeah, just because Pedro just showed up, we'll do a quick what you've been watching.
A lot of anime.
That's gonna be a topic of today.
I know, but I did watch a lot of anime. I kind of watched some weird shit. One with this guy.
Weirder than the shit you watched last week.
Dude, this one was fucked.
Did you hear his anime descriptions? Of
I
the shit
did.
you
I
watched?
did. Yeah.
Sound like the weirdest shit I ever heard of.
I mean, anything that has to do with zombies and anime is just always gonna be overly wrong. But this one I didn't know was on Funimation, and fucking weird. I forgot the fucking name of it. I think I can't pronounce it, but dude wants to resurrect his Pet Sematary, sorry, his cat, right? Meets a really like affluent girl or something like that, and then the only thing is he can only be attracted to zombie girls. So for exactly, I wish you people could see George's face when I said that. It was like he automatically judgmental weird face. Like that was like, you sick fuck. What the hell do you want? Like? And then was like the whole. And then the girl was like, yeah, I can't wait for you to be a zombie. For me to be a zombie, so you can be so I can be your girl. And I was like, what? What? I mean, I was thinking of like, holy shit! Like, what the fuck? Who writes this shit? Like, I want to meet the people that come up with these ideas because these are the most creative fucking people on the planet. Like, only a creative, awesome person can be like, lonely guy, cat, zombie, girlfriend. Boom. Throw in weird, funny hair. Done. Anime. It's awesome. Or maybe that they have dolphins throwing.
All it's missing.
darts.
Does anybody power up at some point in this episode?
I didn't get to that part. I kind of fell asleep because I don't know if you guys know I had a little issue with my Xbox this week.
Oh, yes.
So the cable was
damn.
kind of off.
Well, I know. So
Yeah, I gotta give you the money for that.
Yeah.
Though. It's on record now. You can just play this back. So you motherfucker, you told me you need me like that.
Episode 20, Pedro. Episode 20.
Yeah, man. Today, payday. Yeah, I kind of know a little bit of this news. Is it Netflix related?
Yes, this Netflix just dropped anime bombs all fucking
All
week
right.
long.
Listen, can we just talk about it? Because
We'll get into it.
I didn't watch anything else. Did you watch anything?
No, that's
Okay,
why.
then.
That's why I just wanted to see. Well, you just said about Pacific Rim.
Oh,
too.
and then I watched it. I watched the first time I watched it was like the last half of the movie,
yeah,
and I was like, story makes no sense, but it's awesome. And then I watched the whole movie, and I was like, story makes no sense, but this is awesome. Like, make another one, please.
It's a live action anime.
It's fucking anime, and for me, who like every little fucking thing in that it's like
Del Toro, he fucking loves anime, and that's what he wanted to put. Well, he said the second one is not what he envisioned as a sequel, but he's not. He didn't hate it.
I this is part of the news.
Yeah.
Evangelion.
Yeah.
Is my top *1 anime. Just because of how.
Rob, if you want to be confused watching a fucking anime,
it's deep and confusing. It's like a very awkward.
It's a very
awkward old lady.
We'll get into it, but first,
sounds like my second prom date.
Exactly.
I got one more trailer to drop before.
Damn, I want that. If I ever become a porn star, I want that to be my name. Hello.
Speaking of Netflix and animes.
Speaking of porn stars.
And Ultraman.
We'll be going right into news after this, sir, because this just all ties into everything.
It's just, but it's like old Ultraman. This is like Generation 2. Ultraman is such a weird fucking anime. It's such a 70s anime, or 70s or 80s.
It was a live action 70s show with
yeah,
a freaking giant guy.
That. I remember we were watching this because I felt like this isn't Godzilla.
Yeah, then they like redid it in the 90s.
And like he fought Godzilla a couple times or some shit, right?
I don't remember.
Godzilla for me, watching old Japanese Godzilla movies was my favorite. What was it? TBS used to show them at night. That's what I used to do. I used to stay up watching that. Godzilla vs. Mothra.
When I was a kid, I used to have the biggest Godzilla VHS collection.
Dude, oh my god, I thought I was the only one.
No, I had a huge fucking collection.
My room was set up for Godzilla, and not that, and then this is the first time as a kid. Because how old was I when fucking Godzilla whatever came out? The Godzilla, the Matthew
Broderick was, what year was that? Fuck.
The Ferris Bueller Godzilla.
The best Godzilla ever made.
Fuck you.
1998.
I know the right words just to
so that was 10
keep the pot stirring.
Right? No, that was more than 10 years ago.
That was a great movie, right?
It was like 20 years ago.
Yes, just about. Oh, yes, 20 years actually. Exactly 20 years ago.
I was 10 fucking. Remember? I don't fucking know how long. 10 years old. I was 10 years old when I saw that shit.
I was in high school.
Dude, you know what movie theater I saw that in?
The one over there in New Hampshire. The one right.
My mom. That was our babysitter. Here's $50. Watch all the movies you can watch. I'll pick you up later in the day. Have some popcorn all day.
Listen, I don't know if this was good parenting, but my mom took me to watch the freaking Nightmare on Elm Street movies over there.
Oh my god.
Because I was so obsessed with them as a kid. I don't know why. She couldn't stop me from watching them on TV. So the last one came out was Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. She's like, I begged her to go there. And she took me to go see it. She was just like, oh fuck it, whatever. Like she gave up on the fight of me not watching rated R films, whatever.
Oh my god. But like, yeah. So I remember, like those old Japanese stuff is cool. But
oh, that's weird. Why did he get such a low score on Rotten Tomatoes? They clearly don't know good movies.
Those bastards.
Rob.
Dare you?
Rob, you call that a good movie one more time, I may have to stab you.
Are you talking about Godzilla again?
Yes.
Fuck, man. All I remember is giant worms. You remember that stupid part? The worms, because of the radiation. That was the dumbest fucking premise in a fucking movie. Like, fuck you, assholes.
Ultraman.
Yeah. Japanese tall guy.
Ultraman, which was a live action. It was a live action 70s Japanese show.
Fascinating,
yes. It's being brought into anime. Obviously, you can do more shit in anime. But this, as we're gonna just bring it into news. Netflix went on an anime buying fucking binge.
I'm gonna flip the fuck out, just to let you know. Like, I have to warn you guys because I'm gonna flip the fuck out.
I know which one you're gonna flip the fuck out on. So I'm gonna get all the details of it before I even mention it. But yeah, what the fuck, Screen IG? What the? Yes, I'm typing, people. It's okay.
And he's dyslexic, so.
Stop making fun of my.
W's are M's. You're gonna have to take that out. Wait, do dyslexic people spell race car backward bad?
I don't know.
Because race car, you can spell it. You can spell race car backwards. So
Backwards and forwards.
yeah,
Okay, here we go.
this is gonna piss me off, man. Oh my god.
Okay, so that actually, I'm bringing it up because it actually is the first news report that I have up here. But
It's oh my god. I don't even want to
it's
think about it because it's just gonna.
okay, that's not the only anime stuff. There's still a ton of anime.
Yeah,
stuff.
but like.
But yes, Netflix is working on a live action Cowboy Bebop. Before I let Pedro go off, I'm gonna explain this to Rob because like Rob,
Glazed look. Don't even care.
Just play the intro for him.
is this?
Like that's how I usually get people to watch it.
I don't do anime. Sorry.
Ah, dude, it's so cool though.
It actually is. I love this series
Dude, I have
myself.
the post. I have posters. I have like the full set on blue. That was the first Blu-ray I ever bought. I think.
Nerd alert.
Like you guys don't have Blu-rays.
Possession of emigres.
Another.
That looks scary.
It's an influential, critically acclaimed, award-winning 1998 anime series. It was regarded as one of the greatest anime series ever created.
I love how they cited their source, Wikipedia.
Some random dude on the internet. Didn't sound clean enough.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everything stuff together.
Now, for people who don't know about Cowboy Bebop,
It is awesome. Go watch it. That's it.
and the thing is, this is like the most. It's an anime, but it's probably like for all Japanese creators, this is the most Western anime
Yeah.
that you can have. Like this is made for American audiences. Like this is to get.
The music is American. The way they
It's
talk
like this was
and
made
drive
to get the American audience into anime. Like yeah, it's very. The only thing I can compare it to is the Firefly series. Yeah, same tone. Like it's space cowboys. They're like doing heists and all that shit.
I just like how cool it is.
Oh, I love the series. It was one of those I would watch.
I still watch it. Like I was watching it the other day. Like I just do that as like a thing I do. Like, it's like my office on Funimation is this. Because I can watch The Office a million times and I can watch this a million times.
Now, granted, Netflix does not have a great history of translating.
Fuck no, leave it the fuck alone. What the
Anime.
fuck are they? Oh my god, Jesus, come on. Give me patience. I'm gonna try to be nice.
Okay,
I'm gonna calm the fuck
just
down.
read some of this article real quick. Originally released in Japan in 1998, another 20-year-old property. Cowboy Bebop is the jazz-inspired, genre-bending story of Spike Spiegel, Jet Black, Faye Valentine, and Radical Ed, a ragtag group of bounty hunters on the run from the past as they hunt down the solar system's most dangerous criminals. They'll even save the world for the right price. Sounds familiar? Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah, you. Japanese did it first.
So Netflix will be producing the new series with Tomorrow Studios and the director of the original anime, which that is a good sign.
That is a good sign. But if you ever notice, anything anime live action just looks stupid. It just can't do it. It doesn't work.
Like that.
This one is. They could make this one work.
Like that Dragon Ball Z movie.
No, that one was just.
That was.
That was.
Why are you gonna bring that up, Rob? Why? I thought we were trying to have a decent conversation as human beings, but you obviously brought Chung Yun Fat and some fucking weird ass blue haired dude with fucking shit. Fuck. Oh my god. I'm done. Good shit, guys.
I thought everyone knew I was just stirring up the pot.
Oh yeah, you broke the balls on that one.
I'm coming in, I'm dropping in a bomb and leaving.
That's pretty much what you do, Rob. That's pretty much what you do.
I'm done. I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah,
What? James Marsters is Piccolo?
Fucking Piccolo.
But another thing that gives me a
Everybody
little.
knows Piccolo should have been black. You know this. You guys know this. Piccolo. One. They didn't have one. Oh wait. Oh, who was Asian? The one
Chick, yeah. Jamie Chung.
Yeah, that's it. The token Asian chick in every other movie that she ever made.
Yeah, she played Chi-Chi.
Yeah.
She's from the real world.
Yeah.
She's originally from the real world.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah.
They couldn't find an Asian actress to do. I'm done. Fuck this.
No, she's actually a decent actress now. She's in a lot of shit.
Fucking people, man.
But hey, they had freaking Emmy Rossum in there too.
Yeah, and because she wasn't having enough fun on fucking Shameless.
She wasn't on Shameless yet.
Oh, that was before
that was before Shameless. So
fucking.
she had to do Shameless. She had to go do a show that extreme to show that she could act, because like, I'm not that shitty actress you saw in that
she
movie.
sucked in fucking the.
Actually, both of them. The guy who played Goku was in Shameless the first couple
I guess
seasons.
they were in real life too.
Probably. But yeah, another thing that gives me hope is the writer of the episode, at least the first episode, Christopher Yost. He's actually a great comic book writer.
Okay.
Like he did Why the Last Man is like his most.
I am obviously gonna look at this with the most negative view, so that way I'm not disappointed. Cause the last time they fucking did that, the last time they did it was Death Note. I don't know if anybody ever fucking watched that shit. That abominable fucking nation.
In my defense, though, I've never seen the anime, so I had no backdrop to see.
Yeah, so but it was still shitty though, wasn't it?
It only took me about 2 weeks to watch a movie.
Okay.
It was one of those I watched a little bit of it, then I was like, okay.
Well, I'm coming from a background where I watched the series, read a little bit of the manga, and I watched the Japanese movies, which are actually a fucking million times better, and they probably had a quarter of the budget to make the fucking movies. And you know what? I started the first less than 10 minutes of the Death Note movie, and I was like, "Fuck this!" And unliked it. Like, this is just fucking horrible. And I don't like anything when I watch Netflix, and now I realize it actually means something.
It does.
So if I didn't think about that. I was absent-minded. So I was like,
there's some stuff I dislike without ever watching it, just because I know I'm not gonna like it. Like almost anything featuring Adam Sandler will get a dislike from me.
oh, poor Adam.
I'll give some of his newer stuff. I might.
Does he have like a stand-up?
Yeah, I heard it's actually pretty good.
I'll watch it maybe.
All
right, but if anybody at Netflix is listening to us, because I know they are, don't fuck this up. That's all I gotta say. Don't fuck this up, because this is like, I know I'm not the only. I know right here I'm not like, but for me this is a big fucking deal, because I fucking love that anime.
Dude, how you feel right now? Couple years back, this was me with Green Lantern.
Dude, I feel like this is my baby. Like I have invested.
Like if you don't notice, just look at the statues down here at the end of the table. So,
dude, you understand?
That awesome Green Lantern movie.
I can't speak one fucking word of Japanese, but I can fucking kind of sing the fucking ending theme song to this damn show. Alright? Like, fuck, don't fuck this up. Please, don't fuck this up.
Let's hope that they learn a lesson from the Death Note fiasco.
By the way, Keanu Reeves did say he wanted to play Spike.
Well, he's been saying that for years.
So if that happens, I'm gonna be my positiveness is gonna be like, oh, okay, maybe it won't be that shitty. Like, I'm gonna say that.
That's when they were trying to make a movie from it. He wanted to play it.
That would have been so fucking sick.
I know I think it
would have been like John Wick in space. Pretty much. But less gunplay, because he usually just kicks people.
Yeah.
But the last couple.
But it'll be Americanized, so it'll be a lot more gunplay.
Fuck. I mean, they're gonna fuck it up. They're gonna fuck it up. Guys, they're gonna fuck it up.
Let's move on.
I feel like Charlton Heston right at the fucking end of fucking Planet of the Apes. You bastard! Fuck! I'm sorry, I'm having a breakdown right now. Like,
okay,
this is fucking me up.
Let's move on to our next bit of news.
Okay, this is awesome. This is awesome. Evangelion is the best fucking anime ever made, other than Cowboy Bebop. That way I don't contradict myself. This shit's so. I want to get like. Oh my god.
I didn't realize that this had been caught up in a big rights issue thing.
Yeah,
no streaming service has had this yet.
Dude, it's been a fucking problem. Funimation had I guess trying to do the movies because they do them, and they still couldn't. So like, I guess the more you try to watch the anime, the more like the weird it can get. Like especially if you watch the end episode, because I've seen the last episode like 10 times, and I still don't fucking understand it. And I remember having like I was in college and we were like sitting down and we were having a fucking discussion, and people get into like a metaphysical fucking theological fucking metaphor fucking I paid way too much for college fucking discussion about this shit, and I'm like I just want to see giant robots kill motherfuckers. Like I'm not that smart.
But that's the show. It gets that fucking deep.
Yeah, but you also have that aspect where you can just fucking negate all that shit, and you can just like giant robots, fucking aliens, awesome, done. But then if you look at Shinji's story with his dad, you're like, oh, that poor little boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it has that dynamic where you can pick and choose.
Now, as far as I know, the Netflix bought the rights to the 26 episodes for the entire series
And the movies.
and 2 movies. There's 2 more movies. There's one that came out this year. And
Yeah,
there's one that's coming out.
1.1, 2.2, and 3.3 are actually what there is. There's another one.
They're coming out in 2020.
2020, 4.4 or some shit. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have them, and they're just the first couple movies, but with the stuff that the anime didn't bring into it. Because what happens with anime is the mangas will have certain stories and certain things.
Yeah.
They just cut it off, they trim the fat. But usually, sometimes that's like substance that you kind of need.
Or sometimes they go in different directions.
Yeah.
It's like a show go like that's
And
notorious for Dragon Ball where it's gone like.
Didn't ruin Evangelion per se. Only the people who actually.
It
like,
probably made it more confusing or less confusing.
Yeah, like the ending in the manga is way more like, oh, this is what happens, which I don't fucking know because I never read the manga, but I've been told that it's fucking complete. It kind of puts a button on it, and then if you watch the last couple movies, it does that for you.
Yeah,
But also cute Japanese girls in tight clothes.
You have a problem.
Heavy breathing.
You have a problem.
What?
You have a problem.
What problem? 2 + 2? Solved it. More.
Yeah, this is part of Netflix's binge. I don't know. They love anime.
Well, the thing is that they have anime, but they have shitty anime.
Well, they've been buying like some other properties lately. Like I think over the years they've been slowly getting better animes.
In the beginning, when Netflix started doing the streaming, I've had Netflix for like more than 10 years. I think I've been like I've had it for an ill fucking minute.
I had this service first, and then
That's what I did,
Yeah.
and I probably still owe them a couple CDs.
Probably.
I think it's oh wait, is Virtuosity is one of the movies that I have to give back, and some Matt Damon movie I can't remember.
No, they probably charge you already for it.
Yeah, they probably they understand they're not getting those movies back. Denzel. Anyways, so. In the beginning, they had some pretty good animes, and they had some pretty weird movies.
Yeah.
Do you remember the shit that was on Netflix? Like some like weird foreign films. Like I watched this one movie called Maria some shit. It was a Mexican movie.
Yeah.
And it was like an indie film. It was really fucking indie.
Yeah.
Like really independent, really fucking like.
Is that about drug smuggling or something?
No. This is about a rich girl and her driver, who's a / taxi driver.
Oh, no, it's not the one I was thinking
The
about.
girl is a rich fucking. I wish I have to remember the name of the movie. And it's fucked. I don't know if you can find it because I think it's borderline porn. Like the shit that happens in this movie is fucked. Like the guy is like, the girl knows that he's a middle-aged fucking fat dude, and she's a hot fucking girl, like young girl, and she knows that he wants her. Like she knows that, and she's manipulating him and fucking with him. She goes to like parties that are like really not parties, more like orgies. And she makes him sit in
What kind
there
of
and
parties?
watch. And like it's just fucked up and like some crazy shit. Then he goes home with his nasty ugly wife, and he's like banging the nasty ugly wife, and he's like calls her by the other name, and the girl goes, "Why are you calling me?" Because that's the girl I want to. I'm like, oh my god, like what the fuck is going on? You might have to read this in subtitles, but
Put it together, people. Whoever can put it together, send us an email.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. But that was I like Netflix back in the day. It was awesome.
As I said, back to anime. Apparently, but they have been improving. Because I was watching the 7 Deadly Sins on there.
That's a good one.
That was a pretty good one. I haven't watched the newer season though, but
I think I started watching it and I was like, I'm gonna go sleep.
But yeah, it was just for some reason that one caught my eye. I don't know what it was about it.
They're all good animes on Netflix right now.
They've been buying a lot of them. Like they're going in on anime. Like
that's good though.
They have the They have the Godzilla.
Is it?
It's good. It's great.
Is it?
It's amazing, Rob. It's American, man.
Hey, maybe you should watch some anime before you criticize.
Yeah, right.
Hey! I watched Dragon Ball
That's one.
and Z.
And Z.
Did you watch GT? Because that don't count.
No,
Good. All right.
No,
at least
listen.
you have the common sense to say that.
Nobody watched GT,
Yeah,
right?
Nobody watched
that
GT.
shit did not happen.
You could skip the super.
Stupid
though.
ass.
Rob, if you want.
Somebody bought me GT for Christmas. Oh, yeah, I know you like anime and Dragon Ball here. It's cheap. I was like, yeah, this fucking sucks. I legit told him, like, this is the worst gift ever. Thank you. I tried not to watch this. Now because you gave it to me, I'm gonna feel bad if I don't fucking watch it.
Yeah.
So now we're both gonna be miserable because you're an asshole.
The Jose's try to criticize me because I've never watched GT and I just went right to Super.
You lucky bastard.
And
I fucking hate you now,
they're
knowing that you
trying
don't
to give
have
me.
to.
They're like, oh, but does it keep GT continue? They're like, no. The point of Super is they're trying to erase GT from ever fucking
that shit's not
happening.
canon anymore.
Yeah, no, it never happened. Nothing in GT happened.
It's a dream, like in Dallas.
All right, let's back to our news here. Like I don't even know where we went.
Anime.
But yeah,
subtitled Zibbit.
Neon Genesis
Awesome.
is coming
Fucking great.
with the first two movies. Just to throw another Netflix acquiring rights,
Making some moves.
to. Forgive me if I pronounce this name wrong. It's very weird. Roald Dahl books. It's enter into animated events.
Oh,
Like-
Roald Dahl?
Yeah.
Those are like
The author?
BFG.
Yes.
The
Yes.
Steven Chang's- Oh, that's
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the BFG, Matilda, and I forget what else. There's a couple other ones in there. But those are all going to be turned into the animated event series based on his books, and Netflix has bought the rights to them all. So
Cool.
they had a short trailer on this.
Netflix is trying to be the Amazon of fucking streaming.
They basically are already. So I don't know.
Pom pom pom. Out of business this week.
Sure.
I still have Funimation and Crunchyroll though.
I have Funimation.
I feel like every time I don't, because I don't think the last time I used Crunchyroll was like a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, oh, this is like $7 that I could probably take it to something more productive than Crunchyroll.
So, staying on the anime train again, Blade Runner anime series is coming to Crunchyroll and Cartoon Network. It's based in the world of Blade Runner, not with the characters you already know, but it's in that world.
It'll probably work, depending on who
They had you can look it up online. They had an anime short before the movie came out.
Oh, okay.
And it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, like the really good anime stuff for
It's like
the
it's-
Animatrix, like those stuff. Remember that?
Yeah, but
Those were pretty good.
There was one I forget. They had like some big time anime creator on it too.
On the Animatrix stuff?
No, from Blade Runner. They had it because they did these 4 short.
Oh, I love when they do that.
3 or 4 shorts. The other ones were live action, but they had one that was just anime.
Mm-hmm.
It was based 10 years before the events that happened in the movie.
In the original movie?
No, the new movie before.
I still haven't seen that.
You need to watch it.
I feel like I need time and like a day where
You do need
nobody's gonna
time.
bother me.
Yeah, you do need time in a day nobody's gonna
I don't
bother
have
you
that because the minute I'm home and my certain beautiful other person shows up, can we watch The Office? We've seen the same episode 30 times. Can we watch this one 31 times?
No, so she doesn't make you watch Family Matters over there?
I don't have Hulu. That's no reason. I can't watch that shit over and over. You guys finished it already.
Be lucky. Yeah, do you think that stops them?
Did I do that?
I know more about Urkel than fucking I've ever wanted to.
Julia White forever.
Okay, on to our next.
Whoa. Stefan forever.
Jaleel White
Stefan.
is both.
Yes, he's actually both.
It's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Urkel.
Okay, on to our next news.
Jaleel White is the Holy Trinity.
The moral of the story, Urkel got the girl. That's all that matters.
Did he, though? Did he really?
Is that how it ends?
Yes.
They get married.
On to the news here.
Urkel finally gets some of that
Yeah,
pudding.
the nerd wins.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse sequel has already been greenlit along with an all-female spin-off movie.
What the fuck?
This is
That's confidence.
the buzz on this movie has
Spider-Gwen?
been fantastic so far.
Yeah, right.
Like they've been saying it's the best comic book movie of the year.
Yeah, we
all-girl
watched that
one?
trailer.
No,
but
the Spider-Verse.
I'm talking about the all-girl one.
That has not done yet.
Good, don't do it.
They're going to do it because
It
there's,
doesn't make
there's a
any
bunch
sense.
of
It's
female.
called
I hate
Spider-Man.
that shit.
It's gonna take
We've
place
already
a
talked about
Spider-Verse
that.
spin-off film.
Spider people, spider politically correct, whatever non-binary person thingy. major.
We at the show are not massages.
I'm not being misogynist. I'm just being fucking realist.
No, I am completely 100% behind you. I don't like when they do that. Oh, well, now we have to do like an all-female Ghostbusters, all-female Ocean's 11.
Those I agree with you. Although Ocean's 8 was actually pretty good.
I'm not saying that they're bad or good.
Ghostbusters wasn't.
Yeah.
Ocean's 8 actually was.
I'm looking at you guys like these movies all suck. I haven't watched the movie 8 yet.
No,
I did
Ocean.
watch-
I was
would-
expecting 8 to suck.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
was
give it the
thinking-
benefit of the doubt because I haven't seen it. I can't talk about something I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Yep.
But fucks.
You don't want to be
Listen.
Lee? You want to be Lee and just overly criticize stuff that you haven't seen yet?
No, fuck that. No, I can't do that. But no. Fuck Ghostbusters.
Yep.
And fuck Dan Aykroyd and fucking Bill Murray for even fucking showing up as stupid cameos in the fucking movie. I forgot the African American dude's name. What's his name? The actor? I was gonna say the other way.
I was gonna say I know Winston is the name of the character. Fuck, why? I know
Yeah.
his name too.
See,
It's
that's
just like
fucked
I'm
up.
just
We
fucking
can't remember the
blanking.
guy's name.
Who cares? He's not even a real doctor.
Anyway, any fucking way. Fuck those guys for showing up in that movie knowing that movie was gonna fucking suck. You fucking
Right?
assholes.
Yeah, they still might do a Ghostbusters 3.
Yeah, when they're all fucking old and fucking
They're already old.
Dead.
What are you talking about?
Egon's dead.
I know.
So what the fuck are you gonna do? It ain't gonna be because fucking Bill Murray. I'm sorry, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. I hope you watch this Bill Murray. Fuck you. I mean,
Yeah.
actually, I think you're a great actor and funny as hell, but fuck you.
But apparently the female spinoff got greenlit because Spider-Gwen is so good in the movie, so they kind of wanted
Okay.
her to have her own thing.
See
That's
how
why she
well
has her
that
own
does.
comic.
We'll see.
Straight to Netflix, you said? straight to Disney. That's where it's going.
Okay, on to our next.
Dude, do you want to go talking about that Spider-Verse movie? When are we gonna go see? Are we going? Why don't we try to go see it when it comes out?
That's 2 weeks, I think.
Let's go.
2 weeks. I think.
Thursday, I went.
It's animated, so maybe we might be able to convince other people to actually go to this.
Who? It's comic books though.
I know, but it's still animated.
We
It's-
could probably get like the kids to go.
yeah, so that's an excuse though to go.
Oh
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
the
we're
little kids
we're
go.
taking the kids.
Whee! They're all gonna be like, yay!
Yeah. Anyway, on to our next one.
Yay.
Console Wars has been has a TV series being worked on. For those who don't know what Console Wars is, it's actually a book that I've actually referenced a lot, based on the rise and fall of Sega in their battle with Nintendo in the 80s and early 90s.
Like an HBO show?
Network hasn't picked it up. I know it's I don't know if they're still working on it, but it was Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg or Greenberg?
Yeah.
Goldberg, yeah.
HBO, take it.
They were working on a movie version of this, and I don't know what happened with it, but I guess it went down to a TV series now.
HBO, do it.
They could, but it doesn't have anything super hard hitting like you
I know, but
need
they could probably,
HBO.
they're just gonna put tits and dragons in it. It'd be great.
I'm down.
See?
Tits and dragons.
that should be HBO's new fucking thing.
Oh,
that-
speaking of which,
As our female fan
Game of
base
Thrones
just
fan?
needs.
Yep.
I was talking to Jorge over here about watching the show and live streaming an episode.
I'm down. You gotta. I have.
We got to find a way to make it work. But
Okay, I have Wednesday and Thursday off
Okay,
next week.
so who has HBO?
I do.
We're meeting at your place.
Oh damn! Wait a minute. I'm Dominican. My mom runs the house. I don't have freedom, but I can come over here and put my live stream shit here.
No, we'll go over to my place,
Okay.
my new house.
Yeah, Console Wars. I read the book. It's a fucking crazy ass story that I'm interested in watching it. Actually, I don't know how they're gonna get the rights to everything. Because you know Nintendo,
Sell Sega in America.
like Nintendo, I don't know if Nintendo will allow their name to be used, so they might have to make up a different company name. Oh, I don't know. Maybe there might be some loophole in
Nintendo's like that nice company, but they actually boil puppies in the background.
Oh no, this book goes into.
Like you think Nintendo Mario, but in the background, like.
Oh no, the book actually covers the
boiling of the puppies,
the cutthroat version of Nintendo of also their over confidence at the time when Sega was actually coming up. How they thought that they were. You guys got to follow our rules anyway, so like.
Well, they kind of won.
Overall, but it wasn't Nintendo that won. It's Sony that came and crushed Sega.
That's true.
So, but like the whole thing with Nintendo is their overconfidence of making developers pay. Like back then, you had to pay Nintendo for the rights to the cartridges and everything just to put on their system. And Sega's like, no, we'll just sell them to you outright. Those are your property.
Yeah, that's why you had so many weird games.
Yeah, because they were desperate for get anybody on there, but they were the first ones to like allow like teens or grown ups because their whole thing was like Nintendo has the little kids. Let's reach this. What happens to them?
Sega does when Nintendo don't.
Yeah, that was their original slogan. That's what they came up with. But it was like about like we need what happens to those kids when they grow up. You know, they don't want to keep playing the little kiddie games. They want to grow up. So that's where Sega came in with their.
I mean, I loved my Sega.
And they marketed Sonic to that audience.
Ooh, we were at Core Gaming the other day. That's why I want to buy a Sega. I think I'm going to.
I wanted to buy like every system there.
You wanted to buy everything there, man. I swear to God, if I would have left you there by yourself,
you would have found me in a pile of freaking cartridges. Like I don't want to go.
And then my friend would be like, "Can you take him home? I gotta clean this up."
No.
What the fuck, George? Let's go.
Okay, on to our next one. Really wish Irving was here for this one. Jamie Reyes, the Latino Blue Beetle, is getting a film. It is in the works of DC Comics and Warner Brothers.
What?
He's the Blue Beetle. He's like the only Spanish fucking superhero in DC universe.
Fuck. I don't know who he is.
I don't know. He's a teenage kid. He was part of the newer version of like Teen Titans and stuff.
Blue Beetle? Cool.
Yeah. I'm trying to find something.
That says Blue Beetle.
Okay. Let me see if I can find something.
Is he
quick.
badass?
Blue Beetle?
His power is pretty
interesting.
Does it involve insect stuff?
He has like this alien beetle that's like stuck to his spine that he can't get off, and it kind of talks to him in his head. And it makes him look crazy because you know how Spanish parents are. They hear you freaking talking to yourself. They're like,
"Ande la diablo que sea la madre que oh shit."
So picture the comedy you can get from that alone, from him trying to be at home. It's like. He's like a Mexican because it's in Texas, so yeah.
Chaqueta.
Chunklet.
Close enough.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Yo, I actually saw my mom curve one like I thought she was in
like a bullet.
You seen the movie Wanted? Yeah. That's my mom with the chancleta.
You know what I'm saying? Curve like the bullet.
Yo, bro. You are not. That's like Mach 4 when that hits you.
Bro.
That separates the moisture in your skin goes off. Oh, shit.
Let me throw a video as part of Injustice 2, just so you can get like an idea here. Get an idea of what.
Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle versus Wonder Woman.
I didn't like the Blue Beetle in Smallville though.
No, that was.
Your mind tricks won't harm me. Did I mention I'm an Amazon?
Wow.
Submit to me.
Whoa.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll tell you the truth, but you're not gonna like it. Oh, what if you told me?
There we go.
Batman sends a child against me. Ready to level up. Then let's see what you can do.
I like how everything morphs off of him.
I'm doing well so far. It's too soon to get
She said cock.
Key.
Every battle defines you.
Pow, pow, pow.
But yes, that is a little snippet of what Blue Beetle can do. I think it's interesting. It'd be fun to actually get something different on screen than all the other heroes we always have.
Talking about heroes, I was changing the channels and I saw the last part of Justice League right before Cyborg and Superman split that cube fake fucking Infinity Stone shit.
Yeah. The Cosmic Cube. Not
Yeah,
Cosmic
that
Cube, I mean, that was the Mother Box, sorry.
Yeah. Right when they split it. Dude, when you look at the effects or the animation for Cyborg,
Yeah.
that shit didn't hold up a year. That looked fucking horrible. And I was thinking about you guys. I was like, I wonder what you guys would say if you saw. Like, just look at it. I was watching it on my TV, pre-HD, and I was like, how the fuck did these guys do that
you'll
shit?
notice most things look worse when you get it like the at-home version. Then I don't know, something about the digital projectors or something that makes them look better on screen.
No, it wasn't that. It was not that, George. That shit was badly made.
Oh no, the CGI was bad for
That
most
was
part.
fucking like, that was more like 19.
No, you know how you can tell, because there's parts where it looks fine in the movie, but there's parts where it looks absolutely terrible.
That was.
You can tell those
mustache.
Those are the reshoot. Yeah, the reshoot. But speaking of that, the only thing I have watched is rewatching Mission Impossible Fallout. So
It's a good movie.
yeah,
Like, fuck.
no, I know
Like-
it's bad.
I think because
they rushed it.
in that scene, there's a lot of like red light. Like,
Well, no,
glow.
the red light, that whole ending was reshot like months before it came out, so
I
they didn't
think
have time to actually render.
That's what I'm saying. I thought because let's just make it really glowy, no people won't notice. Bullshit. That looked like some fucking high school class made that shit.
I don't know. When you boil that movie down, it's shit. There's no other way of saying it.
I was like,
But you know what? I still had fun watching it.
I was watching it with you.
I know.
Remember how excited we were?
Yeah, that's why I tell people when I'm like, I had fun watching it. They're like, you like it? I was like, listen, I can admit all the flaws the movie has. I'm just telling you, I still had fun watching
Yeah,
the
like,
movie.
you ever
Like,
seen Surf Ninjas?
oh God, yes, I have.
That's a horrible fucking movie. But I love watching that movie. If you've never, Rob, you have to watch Surf Ninjas.
Surf Ninjas?
Yep.
You've never watched Surf Ninjas?
Put the trailer. do it.
Oh God,
It's so fucking stupid. It's the dumbest. Yo, I went to Boomos and I requested them to get me a brand new copy of that that movie. I swear to God, it's the dumbest fucking movie ever. Yes,
my parents think
I love it.
93, yep.
They're coming to see me.
Oh, dude, you have a young Rob Schneider in it.
Oh.
Really? I think this is like his second movie or something.
well, this was before Judge Dredd, so if you remember, he was in Judge Dredd with Sylvester Stallone. Okay, we're gonna quickly watch the.
Oh my God, I love you guys.
New Line Cinema presents an awesome
Yes, on with it.
new movie, Surf Ninjas. It's the story.
It looks god awful.
Oh, that doesn't.
Evil is
Leslie Nielsen, by the way. How the fuck did they get him?
growing up in L.A. What up, Surf? And their life's one major vacation.
It's got a wax fuel, land, a wave, friction-reducing vehicle. Surfboard.
But some gnarly ninjas give them a blast from their past.
Those boys die tonight.
So they gotta split with their one-eyed guru, Her Highnesses. Huh?
Who was the actual Ninja Kid's dad in real life?
Yeah. Because they're like a stunt family.
Yeah.
Want to go to the mall sometime?
But
If you remember watch, was it the Rundown?
Yeah,
with
he's
the
that,
Rock?
and
Yeah,
he's,
the little guy that beats up the Rock in the movie.
he's also in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes. Secret of the Use.
Yeah.
We'll throw it at him. I got one.
By the way, this is the whole movie they're showing right now. This
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
This is the whole movie.
So in 2 minutes, you already got the whole movie.
That's the whole movie. I recommend watching it. It's awesome. It's awesome.
No.
Oh, by the way, that the guy who sings "Funky Cool Medina," he's in it too.
Tone Loc.
Yep.
There he is.
Brothers don't serve. You can say that. That's it. They're not. You don't have to watch the movie. You've actually just seen the whole movie.
Ninja.
Okay. I'm sorry, people, that we put you through that.
Surf Ninjas. Highly recommended. Gold star. Go watch it.
Our final news story.
The news.
Yeah, a little late for that.
Oh, I'm sorry. The late news.
The Kingsman prequel is hiring Game of Thrones, Captain America: Civil War, and Harry Potter actors for their film. Game of Thrones, they're getting Charles. They want Charles Dance, who's Papa Lannister. Daniel Burrows in Civil War was Zemo.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck Rice. I can't even pronounce his last name, but he's from Harry Potter. I'm gonna look him up really quickly. The name sounds super familiar, but I can't place a face.
Is that Neville?
I don't think so.
No, I think that was this dude. I knew it.
Oh, that's the guy from a lot of good movies.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said the name looked familiar, but I can't place the face on it.
And the Replacements, he's the kicker.
Yes. He was also the lizard in The Amazing Spider-Man.
And he's what else is he in? He's in fucking.
He's in something.
He's in Little Nicky.
He's in another one of those
45 freaking plus movies here.
He's in Notting Hill.
Little Nicky.
Oh yeah, have you ever seen Notting Hill?
No.
Oh, you never seen those? I like those type of movies. Those are my guilty pleasures.
Replacements. Nanny McPhee.
I love
The Amazing Spider-Man.
rom-com.
Hannibal Rising. Snowden. Alice Through the Looking Glass. Greenberg. Ton of films. So yes, he's a pretty good actor. I hear he's a pain in the ass to work with sometimes, though.
He's probably drunk all the time.
Yeah, I can see it. Okay, that takes us to our talking point, which is probably to fire up Pedro. No. Should Hollywood adapt anime to live action?
No! Fuck you! No, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't touch it! Leave it alone! Fucking just... fucking hell, man. I swear to God, Netflix... I'm gonna switch to Hulu.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Hulu's basically Funimation, just so you know what the anime's on, dude. It literally is like
Case
Funimation.
made.
I look at what they have.
Mic drop.
But yeah, no, I don't know. Anime is
just
anime
take
for a
from
reason.
it. I'd rather have them take from it than try to fucking make it there. Cause it just sucks.
It does.
Take from it. Fucking, can you imagine it? Without anime, you wouldn't get The Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Pacific Rim looks fucking dope.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I think it's dope is because every time I see them walking around inside the suits, like there's an episode in Evangelion where, in order to defeat this certain creature, because it's alien,
One of the angels. Yes.
they have to sync up. So Sigi and I can't pronounce her name. What's the red one? Sakura?
Asuka. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. We're sorry if we said it wrong. Anyway, have to live together and like be on point on every single movement, and they hate each other.
Yes, I remember. I actually remember.
And
that
that's
episode.
and then like they have to fight in form. So like when I see them drifting together, mind drifting together, that just reminds me of that. That's all that. Even the way the swords come out of that's fucking. If I was the creator of fucking Evangelion, I'd be like, yo, where's my fucking money? Like that's what I would be doing.
But I don't know if you heard about this. They are making a Pacific Rim anime for Netflix also.
Good. Okay, I'm down. It's probably gonna be amazing. Because they're not gonna make another movie.
I guess that wraps up our show then.
No.
Wait.
Shut your mouth.
No.
Is that over?
No, it's over.
He just wants to keep
talking point. No. Final.
If you have any thoughts or suggestions, you can reach us at neverreadystudios@gmail.com. Once again, that's neverreadystudios@gmail.com.
Comment how much you love me.
Remember to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Neverready Podcast, spelled NVRDY Podcast. Once again, that's NVRDY Podcast.
Comment.
Also, if you enjoy our content, please leave us a rating, feedback, and subscribe, which will definitely help us out. And don't forget to share with your friends.
And don't forget to comment.
Yeah. Comment.